Hey everybody. Laika. Yeah. All right. Give me a quick sec here, trying to get set up. All right, here we go. Hi Peter. Hi Scott. How's it going, guys? Yeah, what do we got here? We got a nice little green. Push it. I got it. Push it. Yeah, good girl. Hello, CJ. Hello, Lorna. How's it going? Hi, Anthony. How are you? Hey, Loki. Hi, Husky and Wolf Dog. How you guys doing today? So I decided to put a little bit of a festivity on the pups. So we switched it up a bit. The one Loki is wearing actually is a little bit tighter, and because he's got a little a smaller neck, like we thought it might be more comfortable for him than Laika. So we gave Laika the nice bright lights. So I think they're doing great with those. So, how's the weather where you guys are? We got a bit of snow over here. It didn't snow in the last few days, but the one we got, the snowfall we got was it sticked because the temperature is finally at a stable minus one, -2. So that's good. We're on track for having a white Christmas. For those of you who are living a bit more up north, I hope you guys are gonna have some snow too for Christmas. It's not, I don't think it's really Christmas without some snow, but that's just because I'm used to it. Oh, yo. You want some more? Always more. Here you go, good girl. All right, toilet tapis, toilet tapis. Good girl. Sit. Hello, Ito. How's it going? Chile in Texas. What does chilly in Texas mean? I mean, like, how cold does it get in Texas? Because in my head, that's like borderline Mexico, and I've been to Mexico in the wintertime, and it's fantastic weather. Cold in England? Hello, Scott. I love Huskies. They're my favorite kind of dogs. They're so cute. Yeah, they're pretty darn cute. They're pretty much my favorite kind of dog too. I like dogs that are more, let's say, wolf-like, like that look, that have like a primitive look. I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys. What I mean by primitive, I mean with the pointy ears like wolves, long snout, thick fur, a more athletic look. So if you want to compare, like Malamutes are very resemblant, but they're kind of more. Let's say they're bigger, but they're also like chubbier, like in a physical way. So I prefer Huskies on over Malamutes for that reason. They look more athletic. Huskysaurus. That's a good one. Laika. All you want is duck. Oh, tapi. Yeah, good girl. Good girls get treats. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Malamutes are more, I don't want to say a working dog because they're both classified as working dogs, but clearly their strength and their size makes them a lot better for pulling heavier loads and more of a how can I say, like a real work dog, like pulling stuff and working, as Huskies are more of a like competition, I want to say. Like I think that's initially why they've been introduced, well, in North America. Like they started doing these sled race, and Huskies were very performant because they're so light and quick. And so yeah, I'm not gonna get too much into it because I don't know all the details and I don't want to say something I don't actually know. But yeah, that's pretty much what I read. Like they're more into light loads, speed, and sprints. So yeah, everything you need for a race. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh yeah. Getting into the good stuff. I see. Okay, I see. If you don't sit, there's no treats. Yeah, that's what I thought. Nice fishy. That's good. It's always time for treats. Like it's never ending. She just loves these things. Yeah, these are the good ones. All right, that's enough. That's very rich. So, we started opening some of their gifts because we just went overboard as always. I think I showed these on our last live. Like these are some toys we got. We got a nice little squeaky burger and a squeaky kind of thingy here. So here you go. You want this one? Burger. You can't have both. If you want this one, taking this one. You want this? Everybody wants the blue one. What's up with that? Nobody wants the burger. You want a con? You got a nice con. Like that? She's just waiting for more treats. All she wants is treats. And Loki's gonna go nuts with that thing. Oh yeah. So like I said, we got a bit of snow. But it's not very thick. Like you can see the thickness on the roof of the shed. Just a little bit. But just enough for the pups to go and have a nice rub and have fun running around in the forest and probably having a good time. I've been checking on, I don't know why, but the quality of the video is just not good. Is there any way I can change this? I hate when this happens. I have no idea why it's happening or how to fix it. There you go. I think this is better. Could you guys see if it was if the quality of the image was a little bit was bad before? I kind of saw that it was not a really good quality. All right. Bye, Husky and Wolf Dog. Have a great time. Yes. Good girl. What's up, good girl? You want one of these? You always want one of these. Such a voracious beast. So Peter, you're on Instagram? You should let us know what's your IG account so we can go and check you out. Wet nose. Hi Pamela, how's it going? Thanks for joining us. Whoa. Whoa. If you want the squeaky toy, go get the squeaky toy. Lucky. Such a bad boy. You can't have both. You want this? Tasty. Yeah. Miss Laika is so proper. She doesn't want to be rude or steal things from him. But Loki takes advantage of that, and he comes and takes her stuff away. You go, come on, over here. Okay. So we're starting to get ready for Christmas. Almost ready. We still got a few things to wrap up before sending all our gifts, because this year we are in a pandemic mode, so there is not going to be any family visitation for us or anything of that sort, because the government issued a very, very serious warning that they're going to be upping the police, like I don't know how to say it in English, like they're going to do road checks to see where people are going, and if you're going somewhere to see other people, they're gonna not only turn you back home, but they're gonna issue a serious ticket. They're talking about up to $6,000 per person if you get caught breaking the law. Well, it's officially the law now. So yeah. Christmas, everybody's gonna be spending Christmas by themselves, except people who are alone, who live alone. The way it works is, if you live alone, you can go see another person that lives alone, like a family member or something like that. Or if you're a caregiver, Laika, what's up? So yeah, it's pretty. It's gonna be a pretty dull Christmas. Usually we it's that time of the year where, well, probably the same thing for most of you. We're getting with the family, and you see people you don't see very often, or once or twice a year. So yeah, we haven't seen anybody for quite a while now, only like on the phone or on FaceTime, stuff like that. And yeah, we were very hopeful with the announcement of the vaccines being approved by the government and a lot of other countries, that like we might have like a little break for at least for the holidays. But no, that's not gonna happen. I think it's like, in a way, it's a good thing, because you don't want to screw it up by having a lot more cases, and especially at this time of the year where people are trying to have a little break, especially for the health workers. So yeah, it all makes sense. It's kind of a bummer. So in the UK, it's the same thing. Like you guys are pretty much in sync with that kind of policy. I guess a lot of the countries are trying to do the same thing. Hey kitten, how are you? That's right. They do that this year as the pandemic does not stop for Christmas. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't stop for anything. So it's gonna have to go through with whatever holiday, whatever special occasion or whatnot. So might as well get with the program, get everything done right the first time, and not stretch it furthermore, because I think that's the big plan. Like let's get rid of this thing ASAP and try to get back to our lives. That's true. Well, the dogs were a big part of the family because my folks have a dog. My aunts got dogs, and a lot of people in my family have dogs. So, like when we meet up for Christmas, it's like a huge dog party, as well as a great reunion for all us humans. But what are you gonna do? We're gonna have to postpone. They made a stupid rule here: no staying out later than 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. I don't really see. Well, actually, I don't really see the point in doing that. Like, if you're gonna be staying isolated, having a curfew is really makes no sense. Especially for people who are working at night or like late workers. If you're coming back home at, all right, Loki. If you're coming back at home after work and it's like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, like what are you gonna do? Get harassed by the police every day? Like that makes no sense to me. But I guess they're gonna figure something out. Like we said, like the vaccine is officially out. I think it's just a matter of time now to have the means of production and distribution, and that we can finally put this thing to bed. Laika and Loki are gonna get great presents this year. This is just a little taste. Like we just bought so much stuff for them, mostly because we're gonna spend a lot of time here at home with them. So we wanted to give them the opportunity to be swarmed with new toys and treats and whatnot. So yeah, we we really went the whole 9 yards with the gifts and the treats. My folks told me they got some stuff for the dogs too. So not even counting that stuff, I think they're gonna be set for the rest of the year. They're probably gonna be able to play with a new toy every week for till next Christmas. Treat wise, we've been trying some new stuff, and there's some stuff that's been, well, unfortunately one of the pup's favorite treats has been discontinued, or not discontinued in the fact that it doesn't exist anymore. It's just that the distributor can't get his hands on the product. The product I'm talking about is beef lungs, dehydrated beef lungs. Apparently, the company that was selling them over here can't get enough to meet production standards, or anyway, like there's none. There's all the shelves are empty. So that's a bummer, because last time we only got like 2 bags, like what we usually get. Like we get 2, so it lasts around a month or something like that. But there was a lot more, and if we had known, we would have just grabbed everything. They're so cheap. They're like $8 a bag, and if you come, they're pretty much the same pretty much the same texture and smell, and the pups love them just as much as beef liver, but they're I want to say a quarter of the price per pound. So yeah, it was a really good alternative and a cheap one too. But no more till I'm probably sure it's something to do with the whole pandemic situation. Like there's a lot of products that have been coming into the shelves, but in very small quantities, either because of the production or um, or either because of lack of product itself. What's the brand? It's not really how can I say this? It's not a brand per se. It's kind of like a local production thing, and they kind of distribute these dehydrated lungs in a lot of the local pet stores and pet shops. So yeah, it was really fantastic because the fact that there's no flashy promotion, and like the bag was just a simple um, like a transparent bag, just with no other indication on it, no publicity, no nothing. They kept the cost really low, and the quality was just amazing. It was just like nice big chunks of liver, not liver, lungs, and yeah, they almost big like my fist. So it was great treats, and you'd get like a, I want to say a milk bag, but I kind of understood last time I said that to people who didn't live in Canada that you don't have bags of milk. So about the size of a 2 liter quart of milk. So about that size. It was really a lot of it for the price. And for those of you who've got pups at home, you know, if you buy like a regular bag of beef liver, you're gonna get like a maybe what 25 grams, 35 grams, something like that for around 20 bucks, 25 bucks. So yeah, it was a lot cheaper, and really like they loved it. So we're looking forward to being able to buy those stuff in the future, but for now it's pretty much done. So instead we got some of these. It's lungs too, but like you can see, like the quantity is a lot smaller, and these were for $5 for this, for like this super small bag. So not exactly the same quantity for your money. We got these things. The pups really love them. Some duck jerkies. They go wild for this. It was a bit expensive, but totally worth it. Yeah, Laika loves these. If I show her the bag, she's gonna be begging for one, and as soon as I give her, she just sticks there and is waiting for the next one and the next one and the next one. You're a good girl. There's no more. You can't eat them all. You can't eat them all. So I guess we're not the only ones that are gonna be in lockdown for Christmas. How about you guys? Do you have any special plans? You're gonna do something? Do something? I know a lot of people I've been talking to are gonna have like a Christmas dinner, but like in virtual. They're gonna like have a, I want to say a Zoom meeting, but but with the family while having supper, so at least like they can be together in a way. All right, CJ, have a great time. Thanks for coming. Laika. Yes, you do have beautiful eyes. Laika. Thank you, kitten. That's very nice of you. Laika, you want something? Want some of these? I don't know if she likes the sardines because of their crunchiness, their tastiness, or because they're super smelly. But they eat these things like chips. Yeah. Nice and crunchy and super smelly. Like when I finish giving them these treats, I really have to really have to wash my hands, because or else anything I'm gonna touch is gonna smell like fish. Así. 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 Acá. Así. Hey. Right here. See? Yeah, that's the good stuff. When we give them all these treats during the morning, like they usually don't have like a big breakfast. I only give them like a cup. You guys are getting frisky? Yeah, good girl. They're both looking outside and trying to figure out when we're gonna go for a walk. I talked with my wife earlier, and she wanted to know where I wanted to go after the live to have a walk with the pups, and I think we're gonna go to there's a provincial park about a 15-minute drive from here, and yeah, it's a really nice walk in the mountains. I want to say around. Let me just, cause on the map it's like all these little sections, like 0.7 kilometers, 1.4 kilometers. I think it's around 8 or 9 kilometers long. So, and it's up and down the mountain, so it's really a nice hike. They really enjoy it. And when we get back, they just go each in their chair and snooze for about an hour and a half until it's supper time. Laika. Laika. You were thirsty? Thirsty girl. Yeah. What are you doing? Loki's just hoarding all the toys, hoarding the Kong, everything. He does the same thing when we go to bed. Like, he just brings like a toy. If he goes down and he drinks some water, he brings back a new one. and the bed gets filled with all his prized possessions. He's such a cutie. Laika's just hovering over there, looking outside, wondering what's going on with the neighbor or the squirrels. Yeah, we're gonna go outside afterwards. I promise. So one thing we've been sent something by a company named Paint by Numbers. We're probably gonna do this as an activity. Yeah, you want to know what this is, huh? As an activity during the holidays. Um, I know it's hard to see from here, but like actually, it's a kind of a little canvas with paint, and there's a pre-made drawing in it, and we're gonna be able to paint the appropriate number, the appropriate paint in the appropriate number, and have like a nice little painting of Laika. So we're gonna be doing that, and we're gonna see how how much of the artists in us is gonna be able to make this thing work. We got a few little like just wholesome activities planned up for the holidays, like playing board games, going on walks with the dogs, and doing some painting, watching some movies, just spending some time in front of the fireplace, just trying to relax and wind down from the regular pace. Oh boy, there we go. He's already went through. I can see the pieces of plastic going everywhere. Loki. Loki. Yeah, you know you're done with that one. "9:40 in LA. So the time difference is 3 hours. All right, that's done. Here we go. Here, so there we go. This one's done. What was that? Maybe 10 minutes? 5 minutes? That's the thing with that's the thing with these toys. They just don't last. And the ones that last are quite a bit more expensive. So you either go for quantity or quality. And during the holidays, to keep them interested and excited, we went for quantity over quality. So we bought a lot of inexpensive toys for them to chew on, and then just replace them with another fresh one, like every day or every other day, depending on how fast they destroy them. Yeah, the squeakers are always the worst ones. Like I don't know how it works in the company's like logic, that if it's something that's gonna excite and that needs to be chewed on, it needs to be as cheap as possible. Like if it was durable and it would squeak, I think we would have like the perfect toy. But I haven't found any toy that squeaks and that survives more than 15 or 20 minutes. Really, BarkBox makes good ones. Are the toys made by BarkBox, or they're just like they just put some products in there that from other companies? We've tried a few of these boxes, and usually they come with the tag. They say BarkBox. We'll have to look into them because we ordered a few boxes from other companies, and usually they come with plush toys or leashes, a few treats and stuff like that. But the toys as themselves were not durable. They were super cute. They were fun to watch the dogs play with, but that's pretty much it. After 10 minutes, it was done. Like you guys know, plush toys are absolutely the mo the most easily destructed toy if you've got a dog. Like they just go through it like a hot knife in butter. We stopped getting them because they're really expensive. I think they're an option for big chewers too, for tougher toys. Yeah, we'll have to look into those. We got a few toys that really lasted. Like I mean, we've got a couple that we've had for over, I want to say over 5 years now, and they're really durable. Not even not even a dent in them. But also the downside is I I don't know if it's because they're not able to go through them or destroy them, but the pups find them less interesting, if that makes any sense. Like if it's not if it's not destructible, it's not as interesting. They're very interesting when they're new, but then they lose interest very rapidly. Yeah, I'm thinking mostly of like I'm thinking about these guys. Like you can see it. There's not even a dent in them. Same thing here. Like you would think like the cap would be ripped off or something, and nothing. They're 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 dirty, of course, but they're still pretty good. But they don't make any sound. They just like a shoot air. Which one you want? Want one? Want that one? Yeah. The bottle of beer was Laika's first really durable toy. So yeah, that one we've had both the pups try to go through them, and we've had it since I want to say almost when Laika was she was very young. She was not even 2 years old, and nothing. And at that age, Laika was a tornado. She would just chew everything. Like we got a few furniture pieces that can witness that have witnessed her destructive behavior when she was a pup. We tried. Loki's not so good with them, um, but Laika's pretty good. Um, I think it's because we've been talking both languages with her for longer. Also on my mother's family side, they're in another province. So we are in Quebec, a French province in Canada, but they're in Ontario, and they speak English over there. So when my aunts or my uncle or anybody talks to the dogs, they always speak in English. And because Laika's been hearing them for 6 years now, well, she kind of picked up like what we're saying and made the association with sit, stay, lay down, give me a paw, stuff like that. So I'd say Laika's I don't want to say bilingual because I'm not 100% convinced that she really is, but maybe like 75, 80%. Like she's gonna need you to say it a few times, but she definitely knows we're talking to her and we're giving her a command. It just takes like maybe a few seconds for her to figure out like which one it is. In français? Bien sûr. Did you get them from a shelter? No, we both got them as pups. Laika and Loki were brought home when they were just after they were what's the name in English? Like the last time they get breastfed, they get their mother's milk, and right before, right after their first, like a regular food, like dry food, and so yeah, they were 2 months old or almost 2 months old. So we've both had them like really young, and we've been we've been doing what we can to have them as happy as possible and living the best life we can give them. Um, Commands and tricks and stuff like that are not super important for us. It's more about the basics. Like we want to we want them to behave when presence of other people or when we're at other people's place. Not that it's happening right now, but more of a being on a good behavior. Um, trying to get them to be stimulated, but like we don't want it to become work or become like something that we're overly insistent about. So yeah, sit, give us the pause, lay down. Like when we want them to go on in one direction or another, stuff that are more, I want to say more important when we're walking outside off leash. Like I want the recall command to be that's one of the most important things for us. Also, I want them to know like when it's time to come back to us, like, and I recall them. I want them to sit, or I want them to stay because I want to tie them, put them back on their leash because we're going back in the car or getting near a road or something like that. Mostly those kind of things. The rest, I don't need them to roll around or do the pretty or stuff like that. Like it never really was on my list of commands I wanted them to do. Loki, where are you going? He's kind of sniffing around to see what's gonna happen. I see. Yeah, good boy. Look at this young man just waiting to go on his walk. You can't see it, but Laika's just in her favorite corner near the patio door, waiting as well. It's nice and cool there, so. Yeah, that's her spot. She got a nice good look on the outside. She's got a view of what's going on the window over here. And we got this bad boy waiting to go run around in the woods and spend all that energy. He's not spending time with the toys or stuff like that because he's kind of like, I'm a little bit bored. I want to go run. I want to go have fun. I want to play with Laika. So they know this at this time of the day. It's usually the time to go for a nice long walk and go and spend some time outside. So they're kind of like on standby, waiting for all that to happen. So I guess we're gonna end the live stream here. Thank you guys for coming and chatting with us. Really appreciated. I hope you guys had fun, and I hope you have like a nice holidays, and hopefully we're gonna be able to meet our close ones pretty soon, and all this madness is gonna stop. So yeah, have a great day, enjoy your day. For those of you who are at the end of your day, well, hope you had a great day, and those of you who are just starting, well, enjoy the rest of it. Have a great holidays, guys, and take care, stay safe. All right, bye.